Hey guys, Tim Wilson UK here and welcome back to some more of the Golf Club 2. Today I'm going to be doing some more recommended courses, just playing them through, streaming for you guys live on Twitch. So if you've joined on Twitch, welcome along. Excuse me. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for tuning in, thanks for choosing this video to watch. Let's see if we can find the ones that were recommended to me. One of them had the name Paragon in it, so I'm going to use that as my search term. And the other one was Eagles Glen. So I'm going to do a couple of playthroughs, do 36 holes of golf here on this video. Let's just put Paragon in here. Hit search and see what comes up. Paragon Park Golf Club, TGC member, fast, firm and hard. So this is going to be tough. Mind you, it's only got an average rating of 3 out of 5, and I would imagine that's because the greens are firm and fast. People are not a big fan of that. Almost 2,500 plays. It is handicap rated, so let's jump in and play around on this course. Firm, normal and fast. I have to say, myself, am I a big fan of firm and fast? Probably not so much. It just gets a little bit, not a little bit boring, it just gets a little bit frustrating for a start, because it can lack imagination. That the only way that you can make your course challenging is by making it firm and fast. So I'm not entirely sure whether I'm going to enjoy this, but I'm certainly going to give it a go. It was recommended to me by somebody on YouTube, so I feel that I need to do that just to honour what I was saying. I was asking for recommendations, and that's what people have done. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to try to only look at the Twitch comments and answer the Twitch comments every 3, maybe 4 holes, purely because of the fact that when this video goes up on YouTube, obviously the YouTube people don't know what you guys are saying on Twitch, and it can't be very interesting for them to watch me read Twitch comments. So I'm consciously trying to do that. I have received a few dislikes on my YouTube videos of late, and I'm a little bit bewildered as to why somebody would actually chuck a dislike on there. I don't think that I do anything offensive. I don't think that I do anything to upset anybody. I don't say anything that is inflammatory. I did highlight in the last video the issue regarding cheating, and that may have pissed some people off. But I think I do try and keep a fairly neutral head when I am doing these videos, and conscious of the fact that they are going up on YouTube. All I will say, if you are considering hitting that dislike button, if you don't want to like the video, just switch it off. Just switch it off. And if you are subscribed to the channel and you're not liking my content at the moment, then unsubscribe. Feel free to do that. But, you know, I would never go onto somebody's channel and hit that dislike button. I just don't see the point of doing it, and I'd appreciate it if you guys didn't do the same thing. It's just, I just find it a little bit disillusioning, and I'm trying to create content for you guys out there, and I'm hoping that the content is what you guys want to see. But when I get the dislikes, I sort of think, well, maybe I'm not doing a good job. Maybe I should knock it on the head and just play the game like everybody else does, and not bother about actually streaming, and not bother about putting the videos on YouTube. So let me know what you guys think, guys, because at the moment I'm sort of 50-50. I've got another couple of weeks before I actually head away on my holidays for a little while, so I will continue for them, but obviously I will probably make a decision one way or another when I get back from holiday as to whether I'm going to continue. I'd like to continue because I think that there are more people out there that like the videos as opposed to dislike the videos. I know that from the comments, but I do want to keep creating content that people want to watch. Alright, that's enough said about that. Let's get this round going. And that's a birdie on the first hole, so that's always good. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play I'm going to split it into 3. I'll probably play 6 holes, and then I'll have a look at what you guys are writing in Twitch. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. I know that the comments are actually coming in because they pop up on the screen, but I will address some of those comments after 6 holes as to not keep stopping and starting all the time. Alright, we've got a dog leg left here, not a long hole. It's 322 yards, playing 347, playing 317, 22 feet uphill. It's keeping this one in the short stuff. I think I may even drop down to a 3-wood just to ensure that I get this in the fairway. I think you always try and get as far down the fairway as you possibly can, and the driver is always the club of choice, but it's not always the right club. I think sometimes just dropping down to the 3-wood, especially when it's just about 300 yards, that's not going to leave a long club. You can see there we've got 86, let's call it 90 yards, not a long way to the hole here. We've got a fair amount of green to play with as well, so let's take some off this, let this run up to the flag, hopefully anyway. Best laid plans and all that, sometimes it doesn't always work out, but this one looks like it's going to be pretty good. Should roll up within maybe 3 or 4 feet, and we're going to leave ourselves another birdie putt. First impressions of the course, I really like it. I think the beauty of this course is that, ooh, just managed to get that one in. The beauty of this is that even though it does have hard and fast greens, there's not stupid slopes on them. So it sort of counteracts one another. It's when you have hard, fast, and you have massive, massive undulations on the green that it just becomes almost impossible to play. Not saying it is impossible, but almost impossible. Three holes in, this is the third hole, and I must say it is playing very much like a, I don't know whether it is a real course, but it's playing very, very much like a real course. It looks like a real course. In fact, it looks very much like a US Open course. So whether it is or not, I don't know, guys. I mean, perhaps you guys can tell me in the comments whether this is actually a real course or whether it's based off a real course. The person that recommended this to me has actually said that the guy or the girl that has actually created this course has some more, so I should check out some of the others, because all of the courses that this person creates are supposed to be pretty good. So I'm definitely going to take him up on that. I'm definitely going to check out some of the other courses. So we have pretty much 35 yards. It is slightly uphill, so this should come up a little short, and hopefully we get a little bit of a spin back. Don't want to spin too far back because I'm conscious of the fact that being firm and fast greens, it may spin back too much, but that worked out perfectly. That distance was absolutely perfect. Alright, that is hole number 3, and that is 3 birdies on the bounce. You'll have to excuse me, guys, I'm going to have a sip of my tea. I always like to have a cup of tea going. If you have just joined on the Twitch stream, please don't feel that I'm ignoring your comments. I am going to address them every 6 holes, just to keep the flow of the stream going nicely. I am seeing them come in. If you've just joined the Twitch stream, welcome along. You're very welcome. Thank you very much for joining. If you've been on my channel before, welcome back. It's nice to have people that have already been on the channel back, because it actually shows that they do enjoy the content. So thank you very much for joining us again. Right, we've got 212 yards. This is a long par 4. It's actually playing 214, so the club I've got in my hand is absolutely spot on. Let's take a little off of it. Did that go straight? It looks pretty straight. Have I taken enough off though? Probably not. That's going to roll past. Yeah, it's going to... Oh, I need that to slow down, otherwise if it hits a slope it's going to run away quite a lot. But I would imagine that's going to be about 20 feet. 16, not too bad, but it is downhill, so I need to make sure that I don't absolutely burst this past the hole. It's tracking alright. There we go. 7 or 8 feet past, but we should be coming back up the hill this time, and it should be a little bit from the right, which it is. Oh, and it burns the edge. So we're going to drop a shot. So after hitting 3 birdies on the bounce, unfortunately I've dropped a shot on hole number 4. onto hole number 5, 211 yards, playing 200 with the elevation change 197. So this club I've got in my hand is absolutely spot on. I need the wind to start doing some work, which it doesn't look like it's doing an awful lot at the moment. And that's come up short. So that's not a great shot on a par 3, have to be honest there. I just wanted to make sure I had the swing right there before I actually committed. Didn't want to hit a full shot there because with the greens being as firm as they are, that may very well have rolled way past the hole. So just getting it up there, pin high, couple of feet, guarantee the par, and I'm still sitting at 2 under. So not too bad at the moment. Hole number 6, I'll finish this one off and then I'll have a quick look at the comments on Twitch. We got this bunker right in the middle of the fairway, so I need to make sure I don't fall foul of that. I normally have a very slight natural fade, so that should help me here to avoid those bunkers. I knew it was going to get a slight kick to the left with the slope on the fairway, but we should stay out of danger, and we have. Right, now we have a slope here, another long par 4, still got 196 to the flag. So that club is the right club. The slope and the wind is going to pull this back round to the left. And that came off quite left, so I may be left of the flag here. In fact, I am left of the flag. But it's not going to roll on too much. I'm quite pleased with that one. I am quite pleased with the outcome there. That is pretty good. And that went left. I don't really understand why that went left. I probably pushed it or pulled it ever so slightly, but I've now left myself a clean-up putt, which I've managed to do. Alright, let's have a quick look here. Rattlehead85, welcome along. Thank you for joining again. Let me just get back to the... There we go. You do a great job. You have helped my game lots, and it's probably for a lot for other players. Keep it going, my friend. Coastal Royalty, good morning, Tim. Hello, Dwayne. How you doing, fella? Mr. Joey Man, hi, Tim. Didn't know you were live. I just posted over on YouTube that I'd love to see you stream around on the legendary par 3s course. By the way, hello, mate. And to you, Roller Coaster. I called you Roller Coaster for the drives I saw you hit with the tour clubs yesterday. You frazzled a few over there. Tim, I'm online and will join you for the next round if you... Of course, yeah, anybody, feel free to join in. If there's slots in my game here, feel free to join in. I'm going to carry on now. Wugs, welcome to the stream, my friend. Nice to have you back again. I am going to be playing, I think it's called Eagles Glen after this, so if anybody wants to join in, you're more than welcome. Probably going to do 2, maybe 3 rounds today. I'm definitely going to be doing this one. I'm definitely going to be doing Eagles Glen. I then may call a halt to that video and start another one. The legendary par 3s, can you guys let me know, is that a course that's created in TGC2? If so, let me know exactly what it's called just so I can look for it. And if anybody's got any recommendations of any other courses, chuck them my way. These were 2 recommendations from people following me on YouTube. And I am playing them, and I must admit I am enjoying this one. Although I'm not a massive fan of firm and fast greens, this one isn't too bad, I have to say. Especially when you get them that close. It doesn't make the job of picking up the birdie that tough. And that makes up for the drop shot that I got a couple of holes ago. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so I'm going to play through until the end of 12 now before I have another look at the comments, guys. So please don't feel that I'm ignoring you. Alright, so this one is playing 224. How much space have we got in the front, though? Not a great deal. I'm going to try with this club. It may come up short. I've hit it nice and straight. Oh, is it going to come up short? No, it's not. I probably, you know what? That suggests to me that the 3 wood have been, sorry, the 5 would have been way too much club. That's not too bad, 19 feet, but look at the hole. It is right at the bottom of the slope, so it should slow as it gets to the hole, but let's hope it doesn't pick up too much pace on the way down. Just want to get it to the slope. Yeah, okay, so that has rolled a little past the hole. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 feet past the hole. Has it got enough legs? No, so the birdie we've just picked up on the last hole, we've dropped on this par 3. Probably a little too long off the tee with that 2 iron, but not to worry, you live and learn. So two bogeys, 4 birdies, so still 2 under par. I am liking the course, I must admit. I am really liking the course. We have a par 5 here now. Need to make sure, try and keep it in this landing area. That was not a good drive. I didn't feel like I got a full backswing there, and I hit it slow, and that was not a good drive. And that has rolled into the rough. Wow. That felt so wrong, that drive. Everything about it just felt so bad. I mean, that one came out fast, but that was just all about getting that back in the fairway. I'm not too fussed about that one, but at least that one felt better. Alright, so I wasn't going to get to the green in 2 being in the rough off the tee. Got 82 here. I think I am going to take a pitch shot. Use this 83er. Take a little off of it and hope that it stops. Needs 1 bounce and a bite, and it's got a little roll, and I think that's because the green was sitting above where the ball was, that it does tend to roll on a little bit more instead of 1 hop and bite. Again, we've got a downhill putt. Don't want to hit this too hard, just let it trickle up to the hole. Just like that. Unlucky to miss it slightly on the low side, but after bogeying the last, it's always nice to get a par just to try and consolidate things. Alright, so 2 under on the front 9. Let's move into the back. Alright, we start off with a par 4, quite a long one again, 462. Got the wind behind, so I want to try and get this around 290 yards here. Got a perfect fast, but again, nice wide fairway, not really going to punish me here. And we got what we wanted. That's going to be 297 yards. Just going to leave about 107. I was going to say 170, but it's actually 158. Playing 156. Ball's going to move off to the right. It should straighten out a little with the wind, but that's going to come up a little bit short actually. It's bounced on, so we're on the green. We're on the green in regulation. It is going to leave a fairly long putt though. I would imagine that's going to be about 30 feet. Yeah, there we go. It's uphill, which is always good. It's moving from the left, so let's swing this out and it will swing back towards the hole. Yeah, you can see you don't have to hit these putts very hard at all for them to go. I mean, that went 27 feet. It's still sort of 5 feet shy, but I barely hit that and it went 27 feet. And that is that's the fast greens for you. That's back-to-back pars, so not too bad at the moment. Still 2 under par. On to hole number 11, we have a par 3, guarded by water in the front. Okay, let's see, what have we got here? 191. There's not an awful lot of room in the front of that green though. Got a nice swing on it. I need the wind to do some work. The wind doesn't seem to be doing an awful lot today. These balls are going dead straight. I will say though, I am still really enjoying this course, and this one's been a really good recommendation. That's going to be a brutal putt. That is going to be so difficult. Anything remotely close to the hole here is going to be a bonus, but I think that is going to roll. This must be stroke index 1 because that is still rolling. It must be stroke index 1. 5. Wow, 4 holes harder than this one. Oh, just missed that one. So we're going to drop a shot here at least. We're going to drop 1 at least. Let's see if we can limit that to 1. We have. That's hole number 11 finished. Right, let's move on to hole number 12. Par 5, 592. So again, not going to be reachable in 2. Got a really strange action going on there. The animation was all over the place. I was going to say that is going to bounce right. Is it going to hold the fairway? No. It's 311 yards. The good thing here is that that was never ever going to get to the green in 2. We've still got 290 odd yards here, so I'm not that fussed about it. I'm just going to bang this down the fairway, hopefully keep it in the short stuff, and then give myself a really nice lofted club into the green. See if I can get it nice and close. And that should be about, I was going to say about 100 yards, but it's 100, call it 120 yards. Now the wind hasn't been doing an awful lot, so I'm not going to move that over too much. I've hit that nice and straight. I need the wind to do a little bit of work. That'll do. That's going to leave me about 10 feet. 7 feet, not a lot of movement. I'm going to put this on the on the right edge. Oh my goodness. That's alright, it is a par 5, so we're going to pick up the par. Let's have a look at the comments then. 6 holes have gone since we last looked at the comments, so let's have a look. Wow. So Wugs, you said you needed some Wilsons in I Need a Wilson tour. Legendary par 3s are on the golf club too, cool. We played the legendary par 3s yesterday, it's a decent play. These guys are talking amongst themselves. Crispy Bacon, welcome, thank you. How you doing? Yikes, fast greens, I hate them. 187 greens are okay if the greens are not fast and firm. These ones are fast and firm. Translation nightmare on Copperhead Street. Yeah, these are fast and firm. I'm just really trying to, and that's why I'm not chatting so much to the stream every hole now. I'm really trying to give some real good concentration to this. I'm still 1 under par, and I'm trying to really stay focused. I want to try and hit an under par round here. Not doing too badly at the moment, but I want to try and keep it going. I am enjoying the course, but I think when you've got firm and fast greens, you really do have to give it an absolute ton of respect and attention. 196 playing 192 into the wind. Again, another long par 4. As you guys probably know, I always play off the back tees. It doesn't matter how long they are, be them 7,500 yard courses, I always play off the back tees. I know that always gives me the potential for really long par 3s and really long par 4s, but I feel that it's pretty much how a course would be set up from a competition perspective, and that's what I like to play. I like to play it as if it's in competition conditions. Alright, so we've got a hill sort of halfway through this hole, so 1 foot up. That's okay, that's a decent lag up the hill. It's going to leave me about 4 or 5 feet for par. Cool, in for par. Still going along alright. I will have another look at the comments, guys, when I get to the end of this particular round. So just bear with me. I'm not ignoring the guys in the Twitch stream. Alright, this is nice. This is a fairly short par 5, as par 5s go on this course. This one, unlike the others, is reachable in 2 at 543 yards, albeit this shot is uphill and that ball is going to slow up fairly quickly. Yet you can see that is only 277. So we're probably going to have about 276 again. So with the 3 wood, it is still not going to be reachable in 2. So I'm going to have to play off to the left here. Ideally, I don't want to run up onto the green here. And I don't think I will, because I think that slope is going to be too much. I think it is going to slow it up. Yeah, that's definitely going to come up short. That's not going to have enough oomph to get up that hill, which is cool, because that's going to leave me either a pitch, chip or a flop shot, and I would imagine this is going to be a pitch shot. It is 42. Is that going to come up short? Might be a little. Ooh, that's going to leave me about 8 feet. Took a little bit. I even added a little bit more onto that, and I shouldn't have really. I should have just left it as it was. 10 feet. Is it going to turn? It didn't turn at all. Alright, so that's another par 5 that goes begging. These are the good opportunities that I have to pick up birdies, and I'm really not capitalising. Really not capitalising. Still under par though, so I'm not grumbling, guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not grumbling at all. Under par on a course like this for me is a win. It's a massive win. 171 into a slight wind. All I want to do now is get over those bunkers. Over. Looks good, guys, looks good. It's tracking nicely. Tracking really nicely. Yeah, I will take that. Anywhere on the putting surface within sort of 10 or 15 feet is pretty good when you've got firm and fast greens. Okay, back to 2 under par. That was nice. I like that. That was a nice par 3. I think I played that one pretty damn well. 3 holes to play. Okay, this one's pretty cool. It goes around the edge of that pond. I want to try and keep this in the fairway. Because that is a bank there, even if I am slightly to the right, that should kick to the left. Don't want it to kick too far to the left because obviously the water's there. That can slow down anytime it's ready. And that has just held the fairway. That was close. I was holding my breath there for a second. Alright, we've got 97 yards here. Oh wow, 96, yeah, 97, but look how tight that flag is on the front of that green. That's a nightmare to try and get anywhere near that. 97. Have I given it enough? I have. It should stop fairly quickly. You know what? I couldn't have played that an awful lot better than that. Just tap that, and that's back-to-back birdies. Over the moon with that, guys. Over the moon. 2 holes to play. Currently 3 under par. And I don't know whether that's a good score or a average score on this course, on these tees, with these firmness and speed of greens, but I feel like I'm doing pretty well, so I am chuffed. I am really chuffed so far. That's gonna run into the rough. It is. That's gonna make this an incredibly long par 4. See, that's still 200 yards, guys. I just wanted to get as much distance as I could there. I'm not holding any hybrids in my bag, so the 2-iron was probably the best option. I've just trickled into the rough again. I've got a chip shot here. It's really difficult with the chip shot though, because I don't want it to roll too far past. Let's take as much as we can off of this. I need that to check up a little. Okay, that's going to give me a tough putt for par now. Could be dropping a shot after back-to-back birdies. We could be falling back here now. Oh, and it just deviates on the edge of the cup, but doesn't drop. So that's a bogey, and you can see when you're playing par 4s that are nearly 500 yards, if you don't hit that fairway, guys, it is an absolute killer. An absolute killer. Now I can hear water. Where's the waterfall here? Is it? It must be just off here to my left. Let's have a... Oh, what have I done? I have no idea where it is. It must be just there to the left. Alright, let's just get this hole going. It would be nice to try and get that shot back that I've just dropped, but I think this is a fairly tough par 4 to finish. So I'm not going to count my chickens. 280 off the tee. Stroke index 11. So it's playing fairly easily. But again, that pin position is tough. Playing 199 into the wind. That slope is going to make a difference here. Yeah, that did go off to the left. I think it's now straightened out. If that hits the green, it could be pretty good if it slows down. Yeah, that again is going to finish about 10 feet. And we pick up a birdie on the last. All right, so let's have a look at some of the comments. Youngie84, hi, welcome along. Have we got some fast greens to play on True North Tour, Tim, this season? I think there are probably going to be some in there. I can't tell you exactly which ones they are. B Muskie J, who is playing along with you, is no slouch either. Nice. Yeah, he's currently 1 over. So he was going along nicely. He had a string of bogeys in the middle there, which was unfortunately. I'm sure it's a good score, Tim. I might play your ghost ball later. We'll be amazed if I'm anywhere near even. I mean, I only shot 3 under par. It's quite wide open, which is nice, but I thoroughly enjoy that because that course definitely plays like a real course. For anybody that has just joined the Twitch stream, welcome along. I just want to reiterate what I did say early on in the stream, is that I am feeling a little bit sort of in two minds about videos at the moment and recording and streaming, because in the last sort of 4 or 5 videos that I've been doing, I've been getting some dislikes on YouTube, and I'm not entirely sure why, and I have sort of thought about it for a little bit, and I've sort of thought, you know, maybe I'm paying too much attention to the stream on Twitch, and that doesn't translate very well onto YouTube, so I'm trying to sort of do it in chunks and then concentrate on playing the actual round. But I'm feeling a little bit, you know, do I carry on doing the videos? Are you guys liking it? I mean, I'm not getting a lot of dislikes. The last video I did had 3 dislikes, which is unusual because every now and again I get 1, but when you start getting a few more, you start questioning the content, you start questioning the frequency at which you're recording videos. Is anything you're saying being, you know, are you being offensive? Are you being disrespectful? And I think most people know me by now. If I'm playing a course I don't like, I will say that I don't like it. I'm not gonna give somebody a false sense of whether their course is good or not. If I don't like the course, it's my opinion. If you don't like it, please don't give me a thumbs down. Don't give me a dislike on YouTube. If you don't like what you're watching, just switch the video off. Or if you are subscribed to the channel and you're not liking my content anymore, then unsubscribe from the channel. I'm perfectly fine with that. I would never dislike anybody's video. I just don't see the point, and I don't see why anybody would take the time to go and dislike a video. So if you're not liking my content, feel free to just switch it off or unsubscribe. But you know, I'm hoping you guys are liking the content. I'm hoping you guys are. All right, that's my little bit said. The next course that I'm going to do, guys, is a course that was recommended to me again, and it's called, look at that crazy course there, Desert Falls Part 3 Rain. It's a course called Eagles Glen. And it was recommended to me by somebody on YouTube. So let's pop it in here. I have seen some of the comments coming in, guys. Crispy Bacon and Mr. Joey Man, thank you very much for the support, guys. It is definitely appreciated. I have no idea how this handicap system works, guys. My handicap is getting worse every round that I play. I was plus 1.5 the other day, and I haven't shot an over par round since. And it's getting worse. I'm on plus 0.2 now. I have no idea how the handicap system in this game is working at the moment. It seems to be all over the place. All right, so which one am I looking for, guys? I've got a couple here. They're all by the same person, to be honest. Golf Complex, Golf Club. We've even got another page. It's definitely Eagles Glen that I'm looking for. And it's definitely apostrophe S. So that one's got 28 and it's by CM McLeod. That one's 55 by CM McLeod and that one's 36 by CM McLeod. I'm going to play this one here. Alright, so if anybody wants to join in that's watching on the Twitch stream, feel free to do so. If you're playing on the PS4, you'll probably get a notification if you are in my friends list on the PS Network. So you should get a notification, but you can see on the screen there now, Eagle-S, Eagles Glen. Golf Complex is what I'm playing. And I'm playing on the white tees, and I'm playing pin set 4. I normally play pin set 1 because it's just the very first one that it's on when I load the course up, but I'm changing it up this time. Alright, let's get this round underway. There's some water going on the left there. I can see the spray coming off. Alright, I do not want to be left here, that's for damn sure. Alright, that's a nice straight drive to start with. I'm hoping that's going to stay straight now. Got a big bank in the fairway there. $107. So the club I've got in hand is good. I may even add a little bit onto that because we're on a slight uphill lie. Again, I will check out the comments in the Twitch stream after 6 holes, so don't think that I'm ignoring you guys. That's a fairly straight putt there. Yeah, birdie on the first. I'll take that. I think I played that pretty well. The course so far, I have to say, guys, I'm not a big fan of these massive sort of cliffside, these big rock faces like you've got on there. They just look a little bit. I don't want to be too cruel because this is probably what's getting me dislikes, but I just find them a little bit gimmicky. I don't like that kind of thing. But I am going to continue to play the course. And I think these greens were medium fast, so they're not too bad. They're quite receptive. That ball's checked up quite nicely. Let's see if we can get another one. Yep, back-to-back birdies. I will take that. And I think we've definitely got, yeah, there we go. We've got a full house now. Coaster Royalty. We've got Dwayne, who's Coastal Royalty. We've got Jack, who's Sire 0329, and we've got Cab 5290, who I know is somebody that comments on my YouTube channel. So welcome to the game, guys. All right, 548. We've got, yeah. This is, I mean, this bit here. This is all a bit strange. This bit here, look. Yeah, I will reserve judgment till the end. This was a recommendation, and I always try and play courses that are recommended to me, so I am going to continue to play. I am a little bit in two minds on this course at the moment. I'm not entirely sure. That's going to roll on a bit. This is a par 5, I think. That's 300 yards, which is a nice long drive. 249 to the flag. 243. I think I'm going to get the 5 wood out, see if I can roll this down there towards the green. And that looks like it may hit that slope, and we should be good on the green here. It's got a bit of speed to it now though. So that was my 5 wood, and I think it may even run out. Is that run out? That's run out all the way out the back of the green, and it looks like Jack's going to do the same. Has he? No, I think his is slowed up. Okay, so what's the lie like here? Wow, am I almost in water? That wasn't great out there, but hey ho. Green was fairly flat there though, so I still managed to pick up the birdie. I think that's birdie, birdie, birdie start. Is it? Yeah, birdie, birdie, birdie start. Jack's done exactly the same, so he's 3 under. Going along pretty nicely at the moment. 280 yard par 4, so that should be not far off being reachable. It is slightly into the wind, so that is the only thing that could potentially slow it up a little. But it's not going to be far off being on the green. It is on the green, and that's going to give me an eagle putt. Which, if these greens are fairly flat. Ooh, that's not far. That's not far off being a great putt. So that's birdie, 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 birdie. Birdie, birdie. Yeah, that's 4 birdies on the bounce. What is the chances of getting up that slope? Pretty good, I would have thought. I'll take that. It's just reached the top of that slope, which is absolutely spot on. 149. Ooh. Now you see, oh man, you know what? This is what I don't like. That is exactly what I don't like. 149, 154. No. Now that's going to be absolutely impossible to putt up there, because that's going to be about 5 feet. 4 feet. See, I absolutely hate these guys. Absolutely hate these. And you know why? That's exactly why. Absolutely ridiculous. And you know what, guys? On that note, I am going to quit this, because I cannot play that kind of rubbish. It is absolutely rubbish. And I'm sorry if you recommended that course to me, but I am not playing that. It's absolutely rubbish. So, on that note, guys, I know I only played 1 round and probably 4 or 5 holes of that course, but I'm going to call it a day for that video. As I say, if you have enjoyed this and you've been watching on Twitch, thank you very much for tuning in. If you've been watching this on YouTube and you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. I do apologise for the very short second round, but I'm not going to continue playing on courses like that. You can call it a rage quit. I wouldn't call that a rage quit at all. I just find that that is absolutely crazy. I would have just switched it off if that was a rage quit. I would have switched the PS4 off completely. But I am going to come back and play another round in a minute, guys. I am just going to call it a day on this particular video and then start another one in a minute. If you've been watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to leave some comments, pop them in the box just down below here. Hit the subscribe button, which should be somewhere over there. But until next time, guys, I've been Tim Wilson UK. This has been the Golf Club 2, and I'll see you soon.